Cedi, thank you for being here with us. You had almost 8 points per game in the regular season, but in the quarterfinals you jumped to 17.2, emerging as the leading scorer of Panathinaikos in the series versus Efes. What changed your mindset during the playoffs?
I wouldn't say that I've changed my mindset. It was, I think, if you don't look at the, first 2 months, 3 months of EuroLeague, if you look from the January until now, I think you would see that, everything has changed about me. But just play my kind of basketball. Just I knew what the coaches are expecting from me, and I was just being aggressive. That just who am I? I know that I knew that they're gonna play more aggressive with K, so I took that opportunity. In terms of attacking more to the basket and taking more responsibility offensively, and I know that I'm capable of doing that. So and I hope that I was able to show that too.
Is playing alongside LeBron James and perhaps Victor Wembanyama making it easier to embrace the role of the unsung hero?
You can say that. People know me as a guy who plays hard and who plays with a lot of emotions every time, no matter who the opponent is. Whenever the game is on, I will come in and do my best every time. Put 100% of an effort every game, offensively and defensively, and that's just who am I. So playing in the EuroLeague or playing in the NBA, I would always do the same thing.
As you talked about the first 2 or 3 months of the season, did you have to make some adjustments coming from the NBA to play in the EuroLeague?
Really, I think it was just like getting used to European basketball. I think that was the hard part. But I'm really happy that from the beginning, coaches and my teammates, and then the fans, they never stopped believing in me. They were patiently waiting, knowing that I will, show what I'm capable of. So that's why I'm happy, and I'm happy that now, especially in the playoff series, I was able to show that who am I and what can I do.
You revealed earlier this season that Acropolis excites you, right? There was that jersey change during the FS series to bring back these ones with Acropolis. Mm-hmm. Is there any backstory?
I don't know really. It was really weird. The first 2 games we were wearing the new jerseys, and then I asked our equipment manager. I was like, "Why do we wear old jerseys?" And they was like, "They bring us luck," And after that, we won the game 3 over there. Okay, we lost the game 4, and then we played a game with the old jerseys, and we win the game 5. And in a Greek Cup, we also wear the old jerseys too. We win that game too. So
you're gonna go all the way with these ones?
I guess we're rolling with these ones, and I don't mind it as long as we keep winning.
You said after the game 4 versus Efes that what the fans did to Coach Ataman was a disgrace. What was the most disrespectful situation you faced yourself in your career?
Obviously playing against Anadolu Efes, a team that I played for 9 years. Obviously it was difficult. They have a great team, but in the end I play for Panathinaikos, and I need to perform on the highest level, and that's what people of this team, the fans, that's what they expect from me. And I will do that every time I step on a court. So at that point, what they did to Coach Ataman, I think it was not right, because we're talking about the coach that has won 2 EuroLeague championship back-to-back with the Anadolu Efes team. But this is sport, this is basketball, and I think it's part of the game. And now it's over, and now we focus on the Final Four.
You weren't here, obviously, but Coach Ataman said in the previous season's playoffs that famous quote, "Final Four or I'm gone." After the loss to Maccabi in Game 1, has he told you anything during this series?
I was watching the games, and I know how Coach Ataman reacts, and I saw what he said about the Game 1, and he said if you don't go to Final Four that he will leave. I mean, he showed a lot of times that that he wins this kind of games, and I would have been really surprised if they would lost, and not go to the Final Four. I kind of knew that they would do it because last year, they had a great team, so I definitely knew that they couldn't make it.
Besides your Game 5, obviously, what was the thing that you will most likely remember from the season so far, and perhaps it was something like a turning point?
I mean, to be honest, the whole season for me was a great journey. Starting not really good, to finding myself, to finding my rhythm, finding my game again. Every game had a different story for me, but playing against my former team, the first year I'm coming back from the NBA, coming to Panathinaikos and playing against, my former team that I grew up, that I played for 9 years, would always have obviously a different story for me. So I would say the whole season was, great, but the playoff series was definitely a different story for me.
Despite your huge experience, you're a Final Four rookie, right? Do you ask any tips from your teammates about this special occasion?
No, really. It's just one game. You play a great one game, you go to the finals. You play another great game, you win the championship. So, I'm excited. I wish like we could have skipped these days, real quick and just go to the game day against Fenerbahce. But yeah, we'll wait a couple, 13 more days, and then we'll see you guys in Abu Dhabi.
I guess everybody's waiting. You did it without Matthias and Marius due to injuries. How are they living this moment?
Losing Matthias and Giorgos, it was not easy. It was not easy. We know how much they are important to this team. We never felt alone. They were with us all the time. Grigo and Matthias, they were supporting us every game. They were with us. So that meant a lot. So I think that from the beginning of the season, after Grigo got hurt and obviously Matthias, we're playing for them. We can feel them that they're with us, so we're playing for them. So we're glad that we're keeping also their season alive too.
After Efes, another Turkish team in the semi-final. Your initial thoughts about it?
I mean, we're gonna play against a great team. It's gonna be a great challenge. We played twice. We beat them twice in a regular season, but all two games were like really, really, really close. So I'm excited, and we'll do everything to beat Fenerbahce and move to the finals.
Bringing the energy, the fatigue, the pressure of a 70-game season so far, do you think that you can put them in a 1 or 2 40-minute games? And do you think that instinct or something else can overcome the game plan?
We worked so hard for this to be in the Final Four, and at this point, like, there's no fatigue, there's no tiredness. We need to be fresh. We need to be ready. We need to put blood and sweat and tears into this and win these 2 games that we have in front of us. But we'll move game by game, starting from Fenerbahce, and yeah, everybody's excited. Everybody's ready to go.
At the beginning of the season, you explained that the NBA is not over for you. What changed your mind and what led you to the decision to sign that new contract in Panathinaikos?
Obviously it's a different type of basketball, but here right now I'm able to take the responsibility, I'm able to take the responsibility, take the important shots, be the one of the most important players in the team. So that's what is keeping me here, and obviously the fans, the love that I'm getting here. I'm just happy that I'm here. I'm just happy that I signed for my first year and obviously extended for another 2. I'm just very happy that I'm here, and I will do everything for this team, for the fans, to win as many as we can.
How emotional was it for you to hear your name chant after the Game 5, and have you learned any other Greek songs from the crowd, from the stands?
It was amazing. It was amazing. At that point, like, I was really emotional. And I mean, I don't know. I was really speechless at that moment, but I think I will learn a couple more songs for sure.
You have experienced crazy atmosphere, of course, but never Olympiakos and Panathinaikos fans in the same arena together with a large crowd. Do you think that this is, before the Abu Dhabi Final Four, something like a potential?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to
final
see that. I would love to see two Greek teams playing against each other. Yeah, so this is something that I would, love to play against, Olympiakos in the final. Winning a championship by beating them would be even more amazing. But, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because at this point, really, it's not important who we play, just important to win every game step by step. That's it, really.
Thank you very much.